Shifting gears, at the end of episode 3, we get a brief epilogue scene with Kublek. One of her soldiers comes to her showing immense guilt over what they just did to the campus colony. She tells him to calm down, but not before turning on every appliance in her apartment in order to prove a point. Everything that the CRM has, running water, electricity, gas stoves, TV, all of that comes at a cost, and that the campus colony was eventually going to become a threat to all of that. He doesn't quite agree, so she has her CRM soldiers take him away. In the aftermath, Kublek can be seen crying at the table, showing that she also feels bad about the campus colony to some degree. This is a pretty great scene because it somewhat mirrors what Hope just did at the tire fire. Sometimes there need to be sacrifices, but somebody like Hope makes herself the thing to be sacrificed, while Kublek is willing to sacrifice others to achieve the same goal. Hope will risk her own life for her friends, but Kublek will sacrifice an entire community of thousands of people to save a different community for thousands of people. The poster in Kublek's apartment is also of note here. It reads, "Self-indulgence at this time is helping the enemy," which was apparently a common poster seen around World War I. It essentially means that if you aren't active in helping the war effort, which in this case is survival against the dead, then you are basically helping the enemy win. There is a sacrifice that must be made in order for people to live in self-indulgence, but those people are often unaware of that sacrifice. And in this case, those people are the sacrifice. The irony is also pretty clear here. The poster warns against self-indulgence, but that is exactly what Kublek does to drown out her guilt. She essentially wastes all of these resources trying to prove that we shouldn't waste resources, and then takes advantage of said resources in order to not feel bad about saving those resources. You follow me? Put an Axel meme there. Shout out to Axel. It shows a level of hypocrisy within the CRM's outlook on the communities that they claim to protect. You know, they'll obviously take out their own people to save others, but it makes you question if they'll go even further than that. It also humanizes Kublek a little bit in the sense that, like, she obviously feels bad for all of this, but acknowledges it as like a necessary evil, which makes her a pretty interesting character. It's a shame they don't focus on her like, at all, but fucking sure, whatever.